Hey there, it's Dave Brewster, and from time to time, working here at 97.9 WRMF, I have been accused of being surrounded by animals. Which is pretty much true, but today it's actually legit. This is Trevor from Busch Gardens.
And I am an animal as well, thank you.
Yes, you go. There you go. And you're here to talk about all that. There's a lot of great things and new things happening at Busch Gardens in Tampa.
Well, right now we're right in the middle of, we're just starting up summer nights, I should say, from June 27th to August 16th. We are going to be open late every night. We've got fireworks at the end of every evening. You can ride all the awesome roller coasters in the dark. And we have a fantastic high-energy acrobatic show called Kinetics at 9 p.m. every single night. Good. A lot of fun for the whole family. And on Fridays and Saturdays, we're actually open until midnight.
Wow.
So even better.
Do you have new attractions?
Well, Falcon's Fury is now open for this summer. That is North America's tallest freestanding drop tower. It is a 335-foot drop tower and the only one of its kind in the world. Have you been on that one yet?
No.
Ooh, well, here's the reason it's one of its kind. It's not just any drop tower. It's actually sort of a dive drop tower where we take you up to the top, we'll angle you face down, and then you drop, and then come nice and slow right back down to the ground.
Nice and slow.
So, nice and slow once you're down.
So when you're dropping down, you're hitting Mach 5, Mach 6?
You know, I don't really measure in Mach.
Are you breaking like a time continuum thing that's breaking?
You know, no one's become a Time Lord yet or anything like that.
Okay.
So not just yet. We don't have anything to worry about with that. But
well, maybe I'll be the first to do the whole
you
time
never
warp
know.
continuum thing.
But we are open late, so you can ride those things in the dark.
Wonderful.
And speaking of things that enjoy the dark, though, we actually have one of our animal ambassadors joining us right now.
Hi.
This guy is a little owl. He is a screech owl, specifically an eastern screech owl, and his name is Emmett.
Emmett.
Yeah.
Emmett the screech owl.
Now Emmett here.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say he's 10 years old, believe it or not.
Really? Well, you look fantastic for
Doesn't
your age.
he? I know, right? Normally they live 7 or 8 years out in the wild, but in managed care they can hit 15 to almost 20 years. So he's got quite a long lifespan ahead of him, and he's one of our many animal ambassadors at Busch Gardens.
What causes them to screech?
What causes them to screech? Well, they have a couple of different vocalizations that they can make. The screeching sound isn't really all that common. More often what you're going to hear is almost a trilling sound. It's this loud little sort of sound late at night. And he'll sometimes make that call with us as well. You know, he actually is a rescue story for Busch Gardens. He came to us after somebody found him when he was injured as a wee little owl chick. They tried to hand raise him, and unfortunately he ended up imprinting on them, so he doesn't really know how to be a wild owl anymore. He basically thinks he's a human, so he treats us as family, and sometimes will call to us like that as well. So, very friendly little guy.
Very interesting.
Speaking of friendly, we have another animal who's going to be coming in to say hi. This is Miss Victoria.
Hello, Miss Victoria.
Now, Victoria here is a Tenrec. She's a very interesting type of mammal found over in Madagascar.
Okay.
She sort of looks like a hedgehog at first glance.
That was my first thought.
She gets that a lot. In fact, if you want to get really confused, her full name is Greater Hedgehog Tenrec. And I say really confused because she looks, feels, and acts like a hedgehog, but she's not actually a hedgehog, even though it's kind of been part of her name.
Right.
And the reason for that is some Tenrecs look like hedgehogs, some look like shrews, some look like otters, like moles. They all look completely different from one another, but they're all related to each other rather than the animals that they look like. She's just another of the over 12,000 animals that call Busch Gardens home. We have over 300 different species of animals for the whole family to meet. And a lot of them are part of our animal ambassador collection, like these guys, where you can meet them up close in person, just as we're doing now, but in the park.
About how big does that one get?
That's it. That's fully grown for her. Yeah.
That's as big as she'll
She's
get.
about 8 years old, so she's actually pretty old for these guys. Most small mammals would live 3 or 4 years out in the wild, but in zoos they can live considerably longer because they have fantastic health care, great HMO dental care plan. It's all covered by the park. She doesn't have to worry about a thing. And of course, she has a lot of fantastic interactions just like this every single day.
And you have people like you that care for her and not animals out there trying to eat them.
Exactly. That's a big plus for her as well, too.
That would be a big plus, I would assume, yeah.
Now, our next friend doesn't have to worry so much about that.
I wish we had the same type of protection.
I know, I do too. You know, things trying to chow down on me left and right. Those mosquitoes. Now, this guy, though, this is Darwin. And Darwin is a short-beaked echidna, and he's a bit better protected than Miss Victoria.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Now, those quills, at first glance, sort of make him look like, say, a porcupine or a hedgehog, right?
Right.
Genetically, though, you and I are closer to hedgehogs and porcupines than this guy is. And the reason for that is his closest relative is the duck-billed platypus, because these mammals reproduce by laying eggs. The females actually lay an egg like a bird or a reptile. They're absolutely bizarre and fascinating, really, really cool animals. And there's probably about less than 20 echidnas, less than 20 of these guys in the United States, and we have 2 down at Busch Gardens, Tampa.
Where do they originate
really cool
from?
animals? From Australia.
Australia?
Typically, if it's really, really weird and hard to describe, it's probably from Australia. It's a good rule of thumb with a lot of wild animals.
Yeah.
Very, very unique animals, though. Really cool. We love getting a chance for him to meet and interact with, especially with young guests up close and in person, because that's what Busch Gardens is all about. Making those one-of-a-kind, amazing experiences you're not going to have anywhere else.
It looks like you're being stabbed in the stomach.
Well, don't worry, she's not. Christina here has spent a very long time working with Darwin, and those quills, they are sharp if you go in the wrong direction, but as long as you're going with them, they stay nice and flat.
Right.
And in fact, would you like to try to touch him?
Yeah, okay. So
You can touch him on his back from head to tail. There you go.
If I start here.
It's almost like touching a Christmas tree, so really not all that sharp at all.
Just don't go that way.
Exactly. We
Okay,
always go one
gotcha.
way with those quills.
One way.
So. But I mean, you know, Busch Gardens is all about those unique experiences. Where else can you say, hey, yeah, I met an echidna, then I rode Vulcan's Fury at night, then I saw the kinetic show and saw fireworks. I mean, we've got a little bit of everything for the whole family.
All right.
So definitely check us out online at buschgardenstampa.com. We've got some great deals going on right now with summer. We also have some great deals for food as well, like the all-day dining deal, where that deal actually gets you all of your meals and snacks for the whole day, just for one simple price.
It's great for families.
It is fantastic
Very
for
great
families. You're walking around with the kids, they want a soda or they want
Right.
a snack, you just pop in there, it's already all included.
And I know that at WRMF.com you can sign up to win 4 passes, the parking passes, plus a lot of vouchers for meals and hotel stays and a big prize package that we're giving away at WRMF.com. So sign up for that. So Trevor,
Fantastic.
that's been a pleasure.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you
Good to
very
be
much.
here.
Absolutely. Thanks, animals.